Hey everybody, how you guys doing? It is another delicious and tasty episode of Cooking with Gracie Love, and I of course am Gracie Love. Now I absolutely love ribs and I absolutely love cooking them in my crock pot. My dad, he was the one, he would boil the ribs and then put them on the grill or put them in the oven. He loved them really tender, falling off the bone. So when I learned how to do it in the crock pot and he gave me the okay, these were delicious, tender. I've never cooked them any different. But I want to play with some flavors today and I want to show you guys how to do that. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make some crock pot Korean short ribs. So delicious, full of flavor. You're going to absolutely love it. And it doesn't take much time at all you got to do is season up those ribs, turn your crock pot on, and it's that simple. So let me show you guys what you're going to need and how we're going to do this. So I have my ribs cut up. You can use whatever kind of ribs. I'm using some pork spare ribs that like I said, already cut up, rinsed them off, got them in my crock pot base pan. So into that, I'm just going to season it up a little bit. I got some seasoned pepper that I'm going to use. So hit that with a little bit of that. I got some Mrs. Dash that I'm going to use. It is salt free, okay? Remember, we're trying to cut down on the salt. My blood pressure has been high, so I definitely want to try to cut back. I am going to use Accent. That does have a little bit of salt in it, not a lot. So I'm going to hit it with my Accent. Oh, it'd be nice if I turned it the right way. There we go. So I got some Accent. All right. And now we're going to do some other little different things. I'm going to add a little bit of curry red powder. This is totally optional, but I want to play with the curry. So I'm going to use the back of my spoon because this is a little fat. I'm just going to add a little bit to that. There we go. Perfect. Again, I'm wanting to play more with the curry flavors and things, but that's totally optional and up to you. I got some of this gochujang sauce that I'm going to add on there. Very nice. And then I got some hoisin sauce. That's definitely going to give it some flavor. Going to hit it with a little bit of that. All right. And then I got one of my favorite things. I have this better than bouillon. I have the beef one and the onion one. I'm going to use a little bit of the beef one in this. Nice. And then I have this right here. This is really what I was going to give it that Korean short rib taste. I have this little barbecue sauce that we're also going to add on to there. And we're going to be really, really generous with this barbecue sauce because that's really what we're going to cook it in. We're just going to add my whole little bottle to that because, again, I'm going to cook this in this barbecue sauce. Now, you can add water in there, of course, but it's okay to just cook it in this sauce in the crock pot. We're going to put it on a low. So I'm going to stir all of that up. So all of my ribs get coated in all of that seasoning and sauce that we just added. And you also can let these marinate, okay, and let all that sauce and seasoning sit for a little bit before you turn your crock pot on. Ooh, that looks so good. Everything looks like it's in that sauce. Push everything down. All right. That's fantastic. Oh, yes. Ooh, that's going to be so good. I'm just going to pour some sauce on that one. All right. That looks fantastic. So I'm going to show you guys what it should look like once you got it all seasoned and sauced up nicely. Yum. And then you'll go ahead and put that on. Turn your crock pot on. You can put it on high for about 8 to 10 hours, or you can do it on low for about 10 to 12 hours. It just depends on the time that you're going to put it on and when you want to have it ready. So I'm going to put mine on for a high, so it'll take mine about 8 to 10 hours, and it depends on how tender you want it, how falling off of the bone that you're going to want it. So I'm going to get mine as close to 10 hours as possible, because I like when you pull it out, it's just the bone is still in the crock pot. You're just pulling up the meat. Some people like to be able to hold it and bite it off the bone. So again, it depends on how tender you're going to want your ribs and how falling off the bone you're going to want them. So again, we're going to put these right on the crock pot, and that'll be it. All right, guys, now our ribs are all nice and fully cooked. I've let my ribs sit in my crock pot for about 10 hours on low. Again, like I told you guys, it's going to depend on how quick and how tender and how much you want that meat falling off the bone. And it depends on if you cook it on high or low. So I have mine on low for about 10 hours. I am ready to play. I also got some sides made. I made me some macaroni. I made me some cornbread. Baby, I'm ready to get down. So now that these are done, this is what they are going to look like. Come on over and bring that camera in here. This is hot, baby. Yes. And now it's just strictly all the sauce in there. I didn't add any water. I'm going to pull me out a nice one. Ooh, look at that baby. Let's just get into that. I'm not even going to play. Look at that. Did y'all see that just fall right off the bone like that? Mmm. Oh, that is Korean short rib vibes, definitely. Mm. So tender, so juicy, you guys. Oh, look at that. Just right off the bone. Oh. Did y'all see that? That's how good and tender that is. Mm. Y'all go ahead and try that for sure. If you want to try something new with your ribs, baby, and you don't want to have to do much, put it in your crock pot. Add some of them sauces and seasonings that I showed you guys earlier, and you can't go wrong. I want to thank all you guys for tuning in to another delicious episode of Cooking with Gracie Love. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and also get your copy of Quick Fix Meals by yours truly. And check out the new single featuring Red Vegas, Take Me Away. Until next time, you guys. And also shout out my homeboy Dez. He gave me this incredible shirt. So shout outs to you, Des, and all the things that you got going for you. And you guys, again, make sure that you tune in next time.